Welcome, mythology enthusiasts. Today we're diving deep into the labyrinth of Greek mythology to unravel one of its most captivating and horrifying tales. The story of the Minotaur, the half-man, half-bull monster that terrorized ancient Crete. Our story begins on the island of Crete, a jewel in the Mediterranean Sea. King Minos ruled this prosperous land with an iron fist. To prove his divine right to rule, he prayed to Poseidon, who sent a magnificent white bull from the sea. Minos promised to sacrifice this bull to Poseidon, but when he saw its beauty, he kept it for his royal herd and sacrificed a lesser animal instead. Never trick a god. Poseidon's wrath was calculated and cruel. He cursed Queen Pasiphae with an unnatural passion for the white bull. Desperate, she sought help from Daedalus, the brilliant inventor who served at Minos's court. Daedalus constructed a hollow wooden cow for Pasiphae, and 9 months later, she gave birth to a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull, the Minotaur. As the Minotaur grew, it developed an appetite for human flesh. Horrified, King Minos commanded Daedalus to build a prison that would contain his shame forever.
Build me a maze so complex that no one who enters can ever find their way out.
Thus was born the Labyrinth, an architectural wonder of winding passages and false turns. Even Daedalus himself could barely navigate his creation. After losing his son in Athens, Minos declared war and won. As punishment, he demanded a terrible tribute. Every 9 years, 7 young men and 7 young women from Athens would be sent to Crete to be devoured by the Minotaur. This horrific tradition continued for years, filling the labyrinth with the bones of innocent youths. When the 3rd cycle of tribute approached, Theseus, son of King Aegeus, volunteered to be among the 14 youths.
I will slay the Minotaur and end this suffering.
Before departing, King Aegeus made his son promise. If Theseus succeeded, he would replace the ship's black sails with white ones on the return journey, signaling his victory. In Crete, Princess Ariadne fell in love with Theseus and offered to help him.
I will help you defeat the Minotaur if you take me away from Crete.
Ariadne gave him a sword and a ball of thread, the famous thread of Ariadne.
Tie this at the entrance and unwind it as you walk. It will guide you back when all others have found only doom.
As they entered the maze, Theseus tied the thread and began to unwind it. The deeper they went, the louder came the snorting and growling of the Minotaur. Finally, in a large chamber at the heart of the labyrinth, Theseus came face to face with the Minotaur. The creature was truly a nightmare, standing nearly 8 feet tall with massive shoulders and powerful limbs. Its bull head had razor-sharp horns and eyes that burned with both animal rage and human intelligence. The battle was brutal. While the Minotaur had raw power, Theseus had agility and human cunning. He evaded charge after charge, each time striking when the beast was vulnerable. Finally, Theseus leapt onto the creature's back and drove his sword deep between its shoulders. As the Minotaur fell, something in its eyes revealed not just animal pain, but human sorrow. The myth of the Minotaur is far more than a monster story. It's a complex tale about the consequences of pride, the price of deception, and the thin line between humanity and beastliness. The Minotaur represents our own duality, neither fully civilized nor fully wild, while the labyrinth symbolizes the complexity of the human mind with its twisting paths and hidden chambers. What do you think the Minotaur represents? Share your interpretations in the comments below. Until next time, beware of making promises to gods. They tend to take them quite seriously.